There is an extremely dark reason why you drink alcohol that nobody is talking about. And I promise you, if you watch this video from start to finish, you will understand what this reason is, and most importantly, you're going to understand the mindset that you must have if you were to ever solve this problem once and for all. If you were ever to get to a state of mind where you don't want to drink. Because what I'm going to break down for you in this video is going to happen every single day of your life until the day you die, whether you drink or not. So you need to get your head around this, regardless of whether you're 10 years sober or on your first day right now. Even if you've not stopped drinking alcohol yet, you need to watch this whole video. This is going to be extremely, extremely important. And before we get into it, guys, if you want my personal help stopping drinking by reframing how you view alcohol using first principles thinking, and then we use coaching to really focus on the future, and then there's a community of like-minded business owners and professionals for you to be amongst, click the link in the description and book a call, and you and I can jump on a call and see if working together could be a good match. So, what am I talking about? What's the real reason why you drink alcohol? Well, firstly, we need to unpack something. Whenever you make a financial decision, whenever you purchase something, basically whenever somebody else wants you to do something, we always need to look at the incentive. And I want you to ask yourself this every time somebody tries to sell you something. What is the incentive? This will all make sense, but let me unpack it. So, as you guys know, there was a period of my life where I stopped drinking alcohol with willpower for 7, 8, 9 months, something like that. And then I relapsed. New Year's Eve party, ended up drinking again, and my life just slowly crumbled apart. My business fell apart, broke up with my girlfriend, sold my car, etc., etc. And I ended up moving to London to try a career in recruitment. Recruitment, headhunting, staffing, whatever you call it in your country, I went to do recruitment in London. And I knew it was going to be a party lifestyle, and I thought it would fit in with my drinking. So when I started the career in recruitment, we were getting training on how to do it. And basically what I was being told to do was call up these lawyers in Germany and tell them that there was this big opportunity in this law firm. You know, if you go to this other law firm, you're going to get much faster chances of promotion. You know, the partner's looking at retiring, and if you're an associate, you know, you're just going to progress really quickly. And here's the thing. I had no information that that was true. I didn't know that there was a partner retiring or anything like that. And guess what? The person telling me to say this had no idea either. And I actually ended up quitting that job very early into it because I cannot lie. I really believe in honesty, and making up these fabricated stories of this partner's going to retire, etc., etc. You should move your family to the other end of Germany and go and work in this law firm. I just could not make money doing that. Like that to me is unethical. I even remember calling my mum, and I know it's a little bit silly, right? But I called my mum and I said, "Mum, I just can't do this job." And she said, "Yeah, well, you probably shouldn't do it. If they're telling you to do this stuff and it doesn't sit right with you, don't do it." And I quit the job. But here's the thing, and this will all make sense, and it is all related to stopping drinking. But the person on the other end of the phone that would listen to these recruiters say, "Oh yeah, there's this big opportunity, etc., etc.," probably just took it at face value, and sometimes they would just think that it's true. And they'd go and interview, and you know, maybe they get a salary increase, I don't know, but they'd end up moving careers. But what they never said to themselves is, what's in it for the recruiter telling me this stuff? What's the incentive of this recruiter giving me this information? Well, I'll tell you what the incentive was. It was tens of thousands of pounds, tens of thousands of dollars. If you place somebody that had, you know, £150,000 or $150,000 a year salary, you take 20% of that. So you're talking like 30K. So now we're saying that this recruiter would have this huge incentive of making $15,000, $20,000, $30,000, whatever it was. The lawyer's not thinking, oh, what's in it for this recruiter? Why are they telling me this stuff? And when there's a large amount of money on the line, people can start to become dishonest. Not always, don't get me wrong, but in this scenario, that's what I saw. Now, but this is the point, is we've always got to look at the incentive. And when you look at the incentive, then you can start to kind of see past what somebody's saying and go a bit deeper. This will all make sense. But I'll be honest with you, even I want you to do something. There is an incentive of me making these YouTube videos. If I make these videos and I help you and you stop drinking and you tell a friend, and that friend also stops drinking, who tells 2 friends, and one of those friends stop drinking, but the other one doesn't, and the other one says, do you know what, this is too hard, like I actually want to work with Leon, I want his help, then guess what? My business grows. And that is my strategy, is to give as much as I can, and I know that by giving, I receive. Without even trying, I just keep on giving. But what ends up happening is this creates a net positive for everybody. I benefit, you benefit, your friends benefit, the customers in the program benefit, everybody benefits. But let's think about alcohol for a second. What is the incentive for you to drink alcohol? If somebody's trying to sell you alcohol, what's in it for them? Well, I'll tell you what's in it for them. Billions and billions and billions of dollars. It's a multi-billion dollar industry. And if they get you hooked on alcohol, guess what happens? They've got a customer for life. They're going to put you in an early grave and they're going to profit from your death. That is what's going to happen. The incentive for you to drink is hundreds of thousands of dollars per customer. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. The incentive for you to drink alcohol is massive. But the difference is that unlike My business, which has a net positive on the world, alcohol only has a net positive for the people who profit from it. The end consumer only gets negatives. You get an early grave, you get terrible health, you get terrible energy. You literally pay for the privilege of poisoning yourself. It's madness. You get nothing from it, and the company profits billions. And this is why it is so hard to stop drinking alcohol, because it all boils down to the incentive of you being a customer to an alcohol company. You gain nothing, they gain everything from you. And the real reason why you drink is because the incentive for you to drink is so great that the conditioning will never ever stop. People will want you to drink until the day that you die because the incentive is so great. They're going to try and sell you the dream. You're just going to be able to relax, have a better time. It's just a nice drink, a sophisticated thing. Because there is so much money in alcohol, this message will be pushed on you until the day you die. But when you start to realize that there is a huge incentive for you to drink, you can start to see through the bull and see it for what it is. Because you're literally paying somebody $100,000, $200,000 in your lifetime to poison yourself, to put you in an early grave. It is complete insanity. And you will gain nothing for doing it. Nothing at all. You will lose and gain nothing. But people do gain, but it ain't you. It's not the end consumer. And that's who I care about. I care about you. I care about the person who's drinking. I care about the person who's paying these people. I don't care about these alcohol companies. I don't care if they go bankrupt and 10,000 people lose their job. I don't care, because what they're selling is completely unethical. What they're selling is an addictive drug that once you get addicted to it, it's game over. You will spend the rest of your life drinking it unless you do something about it. And guess what happens? If you stop drinking for 10 years and you decide, do you know what? I'm going to start drinking again. They're not going to care. They're going to be happy. Profits are going up. Look at this, everybody. Yippee. More people are drinking. Woohoo. More people are getting put in an early grave. More people are upsetting their family. More people are getting liver disease. More people are costing healthcare tens of, billions of dollars, whatever it is. But just remember one thing. The conditioning will never stop. And reframing how you view alcohol is absolutely everything. You must reframe how you view alcohol, and you must hold on to your worldview that sees alcohol as poison no matter what happens, because the messages will never stop, because the incentive will never be removed. You've got this. Have a great day.